Well, welcome back to Carrum Radio. It's been a long time. The Cowboys have been around during this whole COVID crisis, and we finally got to play a game a few weeks ago, the first game for the year after only playing half a dozen games in 2021 and no games in 2022. The good news is the number of Cowboys is still consistent. We've still got good numbers to the point that we've got 4 teams this year. We've got the seniors, the reserves, 50s, and even a 55s, because the guys who started with the Cowboys 16, 17 odd years ago have all aged and they've all stayed with us. And we've got to that stage where we've now got these extra teams taking in the older players. So it's a selection night tonight. There's a few here. They're gathering. We're only playing 2 games this week. Even though we've got 4 teams, we're only playing 2 games this week. Reason being the 55s play on the off Sunday, so they played last Sunday, but the Cowboys didn't play last Sunday because they had a bye in the first round. And we're playing Beaky this week, and Beaky don't have a reserves. So we've only got the seniors and the 50s. So people looking for a spot will be quite keen to make the supers. And we've certainly got enough 50s. We'll probably need a few of the 55s to top up the 50s this week. So one of the milestones last week was passed by a player who's been with the Cowboys since day one. And I'm just going to get him to come across here. Penner! Come over here, Penner. Penner was an original Cowboy back in the first year of 2006. And last Sunday, he played his 100th game. And it took many years to get to 100 games, so welcome, Penner. He's wearing his 100-game shirt, so you can see the Cowboy on the front. And if you turn around Penner, with his best modelling, we've got his 100th game. Penner's joined the club. There's 8 in the club now that have played the 100 games, and 100 games you eventually got there, Penner.
Yeah, was it 17 years?
17 years?
I think we started 2006.
We did, yep.
So 17, I'm good at my maths. This will be our 17th year.
So really, the 100th game was going to come in 2020,
yep.
But that disappeared.
Yes.
And then we fell one short last year.
I actually finished, yeah, that's right. The next home game we had was going to be my 100th, and then COVID hit and we cancelled, so we had to hold off for 6 months.
Yep. And the 50s last week, we had a win?
We had a good win. Yeah, it was a good game. Ground's in great nick, new facilities, and we had a win.
Yep. And we won by about a goal. It was pretty much a goal, that margin all the way through.
Yeah, it was close. It was a really, really good game. Good spirits, decent standard.
for
shining, it's all right.
If we have video, you'll be able to decide for yourself if it's decent standards or not. But yeah, we were kicking into the wind the last quarter, held them out.
Yeah. I think the wind dropped. The end kicking against the wind, actually, I think at the end of the day scored more goals than with the wind. So it just shows you. But yeah, it was great. It was really good. Good to be back. Good to be playing footy and have a win, yeah.
Another game this week?
Beaky, who had a massive win in the first round. So hopefully we've got some guns coming back. I think there's a few guys coming back. They beat us last year. The only loss we had last year was against Beaky. So we'll see how we go. And
we were going to get revenge on him in the last game of the year that would have decided first and second, but again, COVID destroyed us.
That's right. So this year, we've got a full season. Everyone's on board, plenty of numbers. Are we spruiking for more plays?
Oh, always.
Come down. If you're over 50, come down for a kick.
No worries. Thanks, Peter. Shmoo is another original Cowboy back in 2006, passed the 100-game mile. We're just talking to Penner, who's passed his 100 game.
Yeah. Great achievement by Penner.
You did it a couple of seasons ago now. And now you're probably eligible for the 55s, something new.
It's a bit exciting competition for the older Cowboys. We're going to be playing on the off weekends for the rest of the club side. So hopefully some of them will be coming down to watch us. And we play it as a round robin, three games at one venue, one after the other. So it should go well. It's obviously going to be our first year at it. I think it's the league's 3rd year. So hopefully they've got it sorted out for us.
And that round robin format really allows players to play for another team if someone's short.
Yeah, it's really totally footy for fun. The idea is, if one team's short, another team will some of the guys will chop them out.
Now, they kicked off last Sunday, but unfortunately we had a bye, so we didn't play. I don't think anyone ventured out to Brunswick.
No, but the reports I've had is maybe it was the one to miss, because I hear at least 3 people have gone down with COVID since.
I heard that Towns was sort of mentioned that a few have gone down with the lurgy.
Yeah, so it's pretty important that whilst hopefully the worst is gone, we still still remember some of the COVID precautions that we all need to take.
Yes, we must follow the protocols. Shmoo is our protocol officer or something like that makes sure we disinfect and all those sort of things.
Yeah, it's pretty important that we gel the hands, that we not too close to one another, Trash, and generally be pretty sensible and wary. And of course, probably the most important thing is that everyone's fully vaccinated, had the boosters.
Excellent words. Thanks, Smoo. This might be selective, but Shorey has also passed the 100-game style. We've had, it's 100 gamers so far. We've had Penner and Shmoo, and you passed 100 games last year.
Yep. Round 3, I think it was, against Mordialloc.
And it was celebrated last game with the big banner run through, and you ran through with your boys.
Yeah, it was very special. The boys were loving it. Young Sammy made his day, so it's a really good thing to get. Really happy with getting the banner. I didn't really care for the banner, but the boys really loved it, so I really appreciate that from them. Yeah,
there's a certain age, and the banner was made and ran through, and we had them earlier for Rowdy, who's not here tonight, and who else was it? Oh, and Penner, of course. Now, you're eligible for 50s, but you played Supers. You were crazy enough to play Supers in the first game. How did the Supers go?
Yeah, we were pretty competitive. To be honest, I think we were a bit stiff to lose in the end. Just run over. I think the fitness probably got us in the end. A couple of older players running around still. Won't say names, but I think I put myself in there, tired a bit in the end there, and they just run over the top of us. So we were very competitive. So it was a good first round, I think. A good first round, a good hit out. Only Supers this week, so we'll see how we go. Look, the masses are coming past. Yeah. They're going on the warm up lap, which we might miss. Shorey, that's going to be a pity, isn't it? If we see selection night. We don't see a selection night. Luco, welcome to Carrum Radio.
How you going?
Missed last week's game. You playing this week?
Yeah, I think I am. Shorey says I'm in.
Shorey says you're in.
The one who picks a side, isn't it?
Oh, I think there's I think everyone thinks they pick the sides these days.
Shorey spoke to me.
So another year at the Cowboys?
Yeah, another one.
And your thoughts, the recruiting. Are we going to have a good year? Is this the year for the Cowboys?
I don't think we've got as much young blokes as we'd like. I think the older crew will go better than we will, but I don't know. I don't know what we're playing against either. I don't know how the league is compared to us, so see what happens.
Well, we'll have a few more in this week. We'll have you, and there's a couple of I think Rocket's going to be probably available this week, and a few others.
Scobes is another bloke who played at Carrum, the senior side. So right. He's a big fella. He's 6'3" or something. So he goes all right. Big kick on him. And that Wellesley bloke hasn't played yet.
No, that's right.
It'll be another good one in.
Well, it'd be nice to have big players because we really haven't had big players ever since the Cowboys started. If you were 6'2", you were probably the biggest player. So have a 6'3" or a 6'4", that's really going to help us.
Yeah, so it'll be good. So we'll just see what selection is, see who turns up to play.
No worries. Thanks, Luco.
Thank you.
Welcome to Radio Carrum Towners.
Radio Carrum. Yes, actually, I've heard about this. And
we are about. Now, yes. A couple of things I want to ask you about. You are now the 55s coach. Shmoo was telling us about the 55s. Yes. The Lurgy got a few of them last match.
They had their first round on Sunday. And, yes, a couple of them have come down with COVID, I'm afraid. 3 of them. So you take 3 blokes out of a 55, it's not good, is it?
It doesn't help your numbers. No. Now, besides the burden of coaching the 55s, you also have the honour of World of Sport.
Yes.
And the new chicken.
Yes, the chicken award. We had we've got this little duck, little chicken, little rooster I call it, and we give it to a bloke who's gone above and beyond the footballer's duties at a club, so that could mean quite a few things in quite a few different ways. So if you're still around, come up to the World of Sport and the Chicken Award if you quite like. And I might have to cool the language down a little bit, I think.
Oh well, depending. We can always edit. We can always edit. We can always edit if one slips through. So the World of Sport is usually for something embarrassing, but the Chicken Award might be for a good turn.
It is. Well, we had a young bloke, Chrissy, I think he's around here somewhere, he's over there somewhere.
The Fro?
The Fro, yes, yeah, Bob Marley, or whatever you want to call him, Fro. He's first year at the club, and I was a little bit light on for the Chicken Award, and I walked up to do the World of Sport, and he said something, and I said, well, you are the first recipient of our chicken award.
So he'll pass the chicken on to someone else later this evening.
Well, I've just seen him walk in. I seen him when we were in the shed there, and I said, "Oh, have you got the I call it the cock-a-doodle-doo. I said, "Have you got the cock-a-doodle-doo?" And he goes, "No."
Well, we might be able to find a substitute cock-a-doodle-doo somewhere.
I haven't seen Peter upstairs. I said, "Have you got another cock-a-doodle-doo kicking around?" She goes, "Why?" I said, "Well, the bloke who got it last. Well, it's been a while, it's probably been
Three weeks.
three or 4 weeks now, and then he's left it in his because he come with somebody else, so they've dropped the car off, whatever, grabbed his kit bag, left the poor old chicken by itself."
Oh, well, the chicken will survive by itself. It's
We hope so.
It's a very self-reliant chicken, and
he's been around.
and we hope to see the chicken back in a couple of weeks' time. So, all the best for the 55s. All the best for tonight's formalities.
Yes, so if you're still around, by all means, come up and you're quite welcome. And there might be a fair chance that there could be another World of Sport.
There could be.
The Carrum Cowboys.
No worries. No worries. Thanks, Downers. Well, there we go. We'll wrap it up there. First Radio Carrum for a long time. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tell people, sure, he said, Penna was talking about, come down. If you're over 35, you want a game of football, come down to Carrum. Roy Door Reserve on Graham Street, right in the middle of Carrum. Come down. We're a friendly bunch. Have a game. Have a kick of the footy. Meet some friends and celebrate life. Catch you later. Bye.